Welcome back, everyone, for another elementary lesson. We're in our second week of our series, Help. We're learning all about how God helps us. Let's start this lesson off with a song and worship God.
Because of your great love, I admit that I've done wrong. I believe you sent your son. I commit my life to you because of your great love. My God made a way for me to be his friend, and I know Jesus died for me, and I will follow him now. My God made a way for me to be his friend, and I know Jesus died for me, and I will follow him now. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Ooh. I admit that I've done wrong. I believe you sent your son. I commit my life to you because of your great love. I admit that I've done wrong. I believe you sent your son. I commit my life to you because of your great love. My God made a way for me to be his friend, and I know Jesus died for me, and I will follow him now. My God made a way for me to be his friend, and I know Jesus died for me, and I will follow him now. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Ooh.
I hope you love that song. Now let's get ready to focus. We're going to play our game again this week where we try and find the ball. So keep your eyes peeled and see if you can find that ball.
Where's the ball?
Okay, now that we're all focused and hopefully you found the ball, I have a fun way to tell you all about what we're going to learn this week. I have two pictures. I'm going to slowly show you and reveal a square at a time. And everybody at home, I want you to shout out your answers about what you think the picture is. And then that's going to tell us what we're going to learn about today. Are you ready? Here's the first one. Okay, here's our game. If we were in person, I would have you guys shout out the numbers of the part of the picture you want to reveal. But since we're still recording it for a few more weeks, I'm gonna do it myself, and you guys at home can guess and see if you can guess the picture. So this is the lesson we're gonna be learning about. So far, it doesn't really give us much. We'll go over here. Make sure at home to be guessing. See who in your family can get it first. Ooh. Okay. This one's. Okay, any guesses? What do you think? Moses and the burning bush. I hope you guys guessed it at home. So that is the story we're going to be hearing about today. And then I have one more to do with you guys. Okay, here's a new one. It's a new picture, and it's going to tell us our big idea. We ready? Here. At home, get your guesses going. Do a few more. It's about to reveal it. So I'm going to go over here. What do you think? Can you guess it yet? Here's our big idea for the week. God helps us in our weakness. Great job, guys. I hope you were able to get some answers at home. Let's listen to our lesson video and hear all about Moses and the burning bush and how God helps us in our weaknesses.
Well, hey there, little chicken nuggets. It's me, Fitness Carl. And get ready, because today we're not only going to stretch out our minds, but our muscles.
Welcome to Grow TV! Hosted by Carl, where we have fun with our friends, talk about Jesus, and go over everything the Bible has to offer. Now once again, welcome to Grow TV!
Hey everybody, so excited to hang out with you little chicken nuggets today. We're doing something extra special. I'm going to show you some of my favorite exercises that have led me to having this Olympic figure. I'm strong. So let's stand up and get moving. First is a Samsonite. We're going to pull in those pillars and crush those Philistines. Sore hair? Ha! Don't care. Pull them pillars down. All right, now we're gonna do load the ark. Noah had a big ark and a lot of animals to fill it. So let's swing those arms. Come on, get those animals. Here we go, let's go. Next one, this one's called a lot of salt. This is a stop and go motion, so try to keep up. So we're gonna run in place, quick, 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 stop, turn around, pause, freeze, do it again. Run, 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 quick, 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 stop, turn around, freeze. The next exercise we're doing is called the Moses. Ready? Let's go. You're gonna take off your sandals, throw them away, and don't touch the fire. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. It's hot. It's hot. Don't touch the fire. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Oh, someone's calling. Who could that be? TJ!
Carl,
Y'all remember TJ? How's it going?
pretty good, man. Just calling to check up on you, see how you're doing. Are you sweating?
Whew. Yeah, we're actually in the middle of a workout.
Workout, huh? Okay. Carl, you look exhausted. You good, buddy?
Yeah, I am. I usually only run if chickens are chasing me.
Okay. Carl, maybe get some water. It looks like you might be overdoing it.
No, I'll be okay. It's really hot.
I don't know, Carl. It looks like you might... Carl? Carl?
The fish are fighting back.
Carly, are you okay?
Oh, I think so. Oh, I feel weird though.
Bruh, I think you overworked yourself. Your body's just a little weak, man.
You think so?
Yeah, I mean, it happens.
Oh no, my body is shutting down.
No. That's not what I meant.
I heard you, TJ. I'm weak. I'm failing. I'm doomed.
Carl, no, man. It's okay. Like, people's body gets worn out all the time. It doesn't mean that you're doomed.
What about God though?
What do you mean?
Well, I've been reading the Bible a lot lately, and God gives a lot of people big jobs. And if I'm weak, I won't be able to handle it.
Listen, Carl, I don't think you'll have a problem.
I wouldn't be so sure.
Nah, I think you're good. I mean, if God can use Moses in his weakest moments, I'm pretty sure he can use you too.
Really? What makes you say that?
Well, think about the time that Moses saw God at the burning bush.
Yeah, the bush was on fire, but the fire wasn't going out. God was speaking through it, right?
Yep, God speaks to us through many ways, but this time it was through a burning bush.
That's so cool.
It really was. So God told Moses to take off his sandals, and he began to tell Moses a plan.
A plan just for Moses? That's awesome.
Basically, bruh. So God saw the Israelites suffering in Egypt, and the person who would help them would be...
Moses?
You are exactly right, man. But Moses didn't see himself as a helper. Moses felt nervous, and he didn't see himself as the person for the job.
But God is asking him to do it. And if God is calling us to help others, we should listen, right? Even if we're nervous or weak.
Absolutely. So God assured Moses that the people of Egypt would know God sent him, and that Moses would have proof of it.
That is so cool. So did Moses listen?
He did. He knew God was telling the truth, and he knew that God would help him follow the plan to help free the Israelites.
Well, I feel great knowing that.
Why?
Well, Moses was feeling weak, but God gave him the confidence and direction he needed to go out and do what he needed to do. How cool is it that God helps us in our weakness?
Right? And how much more cool is that you said our big idea? Today, our big idea is God helps us in our weakness.
So we're going to say it out loud and on the count of 3. 1,
2,
3. God helps us in our weakness. God sure does. All right.
Yeah.
I'm glad we talked about Moses. That gave me the pep talk I needed.
So Carl, you're gonna take a much needed rest now, right, man?
No way, Jose. Round 2. Let's get up. This one's called The Rooster's Calling. Watch out, Peter. We're going to burn some calories.
Ah, goodness. All right, kids. We'll see you guys next week.
Thank you for watching, and tune in next week for a new episode of Pro TV.
So Moses didn't think he was the one God should send to Egypt. He didn't think he was good enough. He had lots of reasons and excuses. Even when many years had passed and Moses was much older, Moses described himself as slow to speak and still didn't believe he had what it took. None of this stopped God from loving and using Moses. God had a plan for Moses. It didn't matter that Moses was full of weaknesses and mistakes from the past. God still called Moses to go and save the Israelite people. And just like Moses, God is always with us and never leaves us. God is with us even when we aren't feeling the strongest. God helps us in our weakness. We saw in the Bible today that when we are weak, God proves to be strong. Isn't that awesome? So let's take some time and discuss some questions together as a family about what are some times when you are weak and how God can help you. So pause the video on the next slide and discuss the questions all together and then come on back. I hope you guys had great discussion as a family. Let's end our lesson today with our monthly memory verse, which is Psalm 121:2, which says, "My help comes from the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth." So check out this video. It is a video of our verse along with sign language to help you memorize it. You can check out a link in our newsletter if you want to play just this video, and you can play it throughout the week to help you memorize our monthly verse.
Psalm 121, verse 2. My help comes from the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth.
That takes us to the end of our lesson. Thanks so much for taking part in our lesson this week and learning about how God helps us in our weakness. I hope you have a great week, and I'll see you next week. Bye.